Anyway, so I was saying in my last video was that it's all about that, just that trying to do very well what is right for humanity, trying to get back everything that very well was humanity in the beginning, and very well has every right to be, as very well should have been to begin with. The only thing is I keep on being held back and attacked. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I've just been having the hardest time, with everything. And I'm stranded here at the airport in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Hollywood Airport. All because of this crap. He's going to strand me here. I came here for solace in Massachusetts to very well, have solace with Sam, with Psychic that I was working with. But she couldn't really warn me because of his evil. His evil got me stranded here because she was not able to do anything about anything with evil being as bad as it is to help me out and put me up, so I ended up being stranded. That's why I'm able for her to work with me, because this is serious. She's got to clear off all this evil bullshit off of me. She's got to do the rights to heal me, and I have to pay money out of my own pocket for it to happen. I can't very well do the rights myself. I wish I could, but I cannot, because I'm bound, I'm held back, I'm attacked, I'm cursed all my life. I've been under a curse in this body. That way, therefore, I cannot heal myself because I'm under attack, I'm bound. Spiritually, psychic warfare, all this is what has been going on since he very well chose to rebel and do as he does blatantly, without the slightest qualm until the consequences roll in and in his way. He can't handle it. He can, but he very well won't, because in his mind, his mentality, he's entitled. That's all I've been trying to say, love, and I very well am just in dire circumstances with this. Not dire, but at the same time, it's still not good. And I need a little bit of help getting back on my feet. So I've been saying that, I very well deserve to have a daughter to be good to and to be very good to and to give back at everything that was very rightfully everyone's. And to train her body and have her move forever with me. It's very well my queen. It's very well should be. I very well deserve that. And that's the whole thing. I've been held back from doing so. From having my queen and having everything I very well entirely deserve, and having to be able to get back to everyone who was entirely theirs to begin with. And everyone entirely deserves. I've been held back entirely, time and time again, blatantly, and keep being held back in attack for his own crap. All 43 years in this body, I've had the sight, and I've gotten nothing but crap for it. I very well had the sight, carried the light very well, as very well should be, and going to do my job, but I keep being held back and attacked constantly on a daily basis for his own crap. By all of my counterparts, as well as all those misguided human beings who work for them and do their will, who are influenced by them, and also who aren't influenced, but are also, influenced by the desire to have everything that they promise, because that's all they can give. Because they lie to everyone all their lives. So that's all they can give as very well as they promise, which is, riches and glorious. I laugh, I smile as I say that because it's all BS. Because everyone has every right to even gratefully, even more than all that. But they promise, and they hold all they give entirely to those working for them. Those who are misguided to join the Illuminati, to join them entirely on their attack against me and attack against humanity. All for nothing, and all to absolutely no avail. As I always tell him, and tell all who work for him, and choose very well to go to him as the last daughter I was here to help and to save. She turned against me as well and went back to them, and very well shall be held against her entirely. She will get nothing more than that what she has gotten. And I told her that very well. I told her, you throw me away, your only friend will be the devil. And she did not believe me. So she will eventually, or she will have a conscience. She will know entirely all that she's done. She's done nothing but exploit her body on the deep web and on intergalactically. And her daughter as well. It's sad, but she did. She threw our daughter away, and she threw me away for them. And she will entirely know it one day, what she did. She will be ashamed entirely. She has nothing but exploited her body, intergalactically and on the deep web, for all to see. All of them to see, and to get off on constantly daily. And to attack me through her every day. She will realize what she's done to me and what she has blatantly done by willingly aiding them and attacking me every day. Whoring around with the lords of the earth, that she very well chose, blatantly at that. And it's sad that they did that to her, but they did, and she chose it because she I warned her, but she still blatantly did as she did and went back to them. Threw her own daughter away, her own 9-year-old daughter, and me. No one could have taken care of that little girl better than me. And she threw both of us away for her stupid boy toys. She will very well know eventually, and I will make sure she has a conscience and suffers immensely for what she has done. But she will know entirely all she has done, and she will be completely and entirely ashamed and very apologetic and very sincerely sorry. But it'll be too late. I already told her so. I told her long ago it'll be too late. So you throw me away, your only friend will be the devil. She did not believe me nor understand what I was talking about. But she shall soon very well know. It's very sad that he's gotten away with all this fucking bullshit, all this crap. Pardon my language, but it's completely entirely BS that he's gotten away with all this and willy-nilly and scot-free as long as he has. The whole thing is very well has only gotten away with it because he's been allowed to, unanimously he was decided for him to be here in prison for a short time and to do what he's very well done all these last few eons, as he's continually doing. Because he feels like he's in the right attacking humanity very well as he does, because he's completely and entirely dumb. I mean, he's, knows very well he's doing wrong, but at the same time he will not face that he's doing wrong. Because in his mentality, he does not err. They do not err. So they feel like they are doing right and in the right and better than everyone else because they're haughty beyond every definition of the word haughty. They're haughty beyond every sense of the word. And therefore they will not face what they're doing is wrong. And they will not stop in the least, not in one fraction of an inch. They will not. For their own crap. It's pathetic. And the very whole thing is they very well entirely know how pathetic they are. And that's the most pathetic thing of all. They very well know entirely how pathetic they are. They have to lie to everyone in order to control people, in order to influence people, in order to do as they do. And have everyone and get everyone's soul under their control. Once they have someone once they have someone's soul, they have full molecular control over their body and can influence their body in any way they very well want to and make them all entirely theirs. And that's what they want, and that's what they get off on, and that's what they find funny. And it's pathetic, but that's their mentality for you. They're psycho, entirely psychotic and entirely stupid and dumb. But that's just where they are. And that's why I would not have spared them entirely at all. And I had to say it. Not that I, have anything against my brother for doing so. I don't at all. I don't at all. He spares the merciful and he spares the rebellious. And that's entirely, admirable in every way. So I very well praise and glorify and laud and magnify all His most holy name and all the creators for all they do. However, as far as I'm concerned, I will not have spared him because he's continually blatantly done as he does and has absolutely no gratitude for it. But that is my anger and me and my ability to punish and destroy him entirely as very well should be, and that's why I'm here. Completely undo all of his work entirely, uphold the work of Christ Jesus, Lord Krishna, and completely entirely destroying all of their evil work entirely, as they very well shows in the beginning when they very well shows as they have blatantly done. And I will not let them get away with it by any means, because it's ridiculous and they have had no business, in my opinion, doing as they have done and being here disgracing me and polluting Mother Gaia's beautiful vessel, Mother Earth, beautiful vessel. This beautiful laboratory that's been created as such, and I very well will not have placed my sister as a babysitter. In my opinion, she has no business being a babysitter for these stupid, dumb, entirely disgraceful, loathsome individuals who very well blatantly continue in them, everything they very well continue in. In my opinion, Mother Gaia had no business babysitting them entirely. I would not have placed that on her as such, because I hold Mother Gaia in the most absolute esteem and high esteem, and would not have done that to my sister as such, but that's just my opinion of it. Because very well I don't play their games. And they very well know it. And that's why they have to continuously hold me back and attack me. Because they know very well I am their undoing. And they can't handle it. They can, but they will not. So they have to hold me back as long as they possibly can. And attack me for their own crap. As I absolutely tell them, to no avail. Because I always tell, even what the daughter I was trying to help, just turn back to them instead of me. I told her to no avail on your part. You can attack me all you want to, and you can willingly aid your boys and attack me every day to no avail. So I'm here for you and your daughter, our daughter, 100%. And you threw your daughter, flesh and blood away and me away, and everything that I very wanted in store for you. I was going to keep her around and train her body and have her around forever with me, but no. She very well chose to go back to them entirely based on their lies. And so therefore, it will be completely entirely held against her entirely. Sad, but it's the way it is, because I wanted to be here for her. I love her, and I still care about her. I still love her, but I'm not going to tolerate her attack on me at all, by any means. I have way too much self-respect than to go around looking like crap. And they always have to have me going around looking like crap the last 2 years, especially. Fortunately, I'm here at an airport where I can clean myself up and keep myself presentable. And I am very thankful to my Heavenly Family for that. Very grateful to my Heavenly Family for that. At least I can keep myself looking fairly presentable here and not go around looking entirely like crap. Although I still smell like all their bullshit all the time because of all the attack, all the psychic attack on me. I still smell like sulfur and all the metallic energy, all the evil energy that they very well are attacking me all the time. But at least a lot of that has diminished substantially. But the last few years have been very, very bad. Very, very bad. Because of all their attack on me, for who I am, and what I'm here to do. And they cannot very well have me doing my job because they know very well they messed up. And they can't handle it. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm just stranded here and waiting until after the 3rd when I get paid, and then I can vámonos, and just don't know where I'm going to go because I don't know where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do. I got to wait for further instructions from the psychic. The healers I'm working with, the shamanic healers I'm working with, my fellow starseeds, that are here to help me and heal me from all the evil. So what I can very well do is I'm not to do it for humanity. Because I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm reaching out. I was letting you know what all was going on, so letting you know why I wasn't on the blog, why I was on the panel because this phone. Things. I had a nice Samsung Galaxy A Plus I bought in 2018. Very first nice phone I've really ever had since, but they can never have me have nice things. Anytime I have nice things, they always have to take it all away. It's like all this is all I have to my name right now. And I had to get all new clothes again because I've had my clothes be stolen 3 or 4 times now since the last 2 years because of their crap. And all my stuff stolen at one point. All my stuff, all my movies, music, everything that I ever owned by the other daughter I was trying to help and have train her body and have her live forever with me. She ended up letting her family come between us and pushed us apart and started getting delusional about me and feeling like I was out against her and two-faced. I was not. I was trying to be there for her, but I could not be because around her family I just had to be an acquaintance. They could not know we were involved together, that we give her a lot of crap. And they did. They started using magic, or rather, the 5th dimensional spirit. And they attacked me. And they had her attack me through using magic as well. Using rituals on me as well. And that's when the sulfur started smelling, sulfur smell and all that in September of 2019. When her family and her attacked me. And that was the initial attack. But I've been attacked on her my whole life. I come to find out we're talking to shamanic healers and light with the starseeds because of who I am. And I've been very much under attack my whole life because of who I am. And it makes perfect sense because all my life I've been bullied. I've been very severely bullied. I've been very severely attacked by my parents, by my peers, by everybody. Held back and attacked. Makes sense. And then by trying to help other daughters, train their body and have them around forever. And by being placed with women with so many problems, so many physical, atrophies, I'm holding back. I was going to heal them, but their families got in the way of me healing them. And they let their families get in the way of me healing them. And then me being under attack as well with ED and all that. I've been suffering with that ever since I became sexually active. I've only been sexually active with 2 women, 2 daughters, because, that's the way they made me. Was attacking me. 2 women I was with, I was never with that way because they had atrophies that prevented them from being, able to make love and everything. And I wanted to be there to heal them and have them with me forever and train their bodies to keep them young forever. but I was unable to because they let their families come between us. And then the last daughter, I suffered DD so badly, we couldn't really have a family or anything. So I was healed. I kept trying to tell her, let me heal, allow me to heal. Be patient with me, allow me to heal from all the attack. I tried to explain to her that all the spiritual warfare and attack that was going on, but she could not understand it, and it scared her. She's been lied to all her life. And they had been doing all this crap with her before I got with her. They've been doing all this stuff with her. They've been stealing her clothing and her daughter's clothing because it has her DNA in it, and they were using magic on the clothing and all that to influence them and have them under their control. And when I got with her, to influence her to balk with me and be uncooperative with me. That's what the whole thing was about. So she'd be uncooperative with me, and wouldn't cooperate with me, and turn back to them, and that's very well what they did. And the mole that was in her life prior to me being in her life, that was in on stealing her clothing and everything, and all that, and her daughter's clothing, and even called DCF on her and had her daughter taken away. He told me very well he did. And I attacked him because I was not going to let another human child be exploited again. They were exploiting her daughter prior to me getting with her and her on the deep web and intergalactically, and I wasn't going to let it happen again. That's why I attacked him and have an assault and battery charge now on my record now. Because I attacked him right there in front of Cumberland Farms on camera. Because obviously I don't play. And I wasn't going to let a human child be exploited, nor her mother, because she's being stupid and believing them and turning back to them. And I knew very well his intentions. He even told her when he tried to break us up, because he told her that, I know you're never going to leave him, and I'm going to break you guys up. Because I find breaking people up funny and all that kind of stuff, and she was just allowing it. And I knew very well his intentions were, and I wasn't going to put up with it. And I was going to exploit her and her daughter again with, Holy Wall, the real president of the United States of America. Because he's one of his moles. The guy I attacked, the mole I attacked, is a snake in the grass. He's a snake. His year is 1977. And his birth month is June 17th of 1977, which is a snake in the grass. And I know very well entirely who he is and what he's about and everything, and I very well was not going to put up with him, coming between us and lying to her and taking her away from me to exploit them again, and that's why I attacked him. And plus, he disrespected me under the underpass right there in front of her. The underpass we used to hang out all the time and sing and have fun. He blatantly disrespected me in front of her, and so I attacked him because I'm not going to be disrespected, because he knows very well who I am, because I very well know who he is. And he has a choice in the matter too. He doesn't have to do as he does, but he continues to do as he does, and I wasn't going to tolerate it by any means whatsoever. And so I attacked him, and that's why I got assault and battery charge on my record now. Plus, I also have a violation of restraining order from her, because she believed them over me. She kept my stuff as well, would not return my stuff because she believed them and took it out on me. And that was the whole thing. I wanted my stuff back, especially my winter gear, because it's Massachusetts and it's getting cold and winter was coming, and I wanted my winter gear back. And plus my protection bracelets and everything else you had over there. Because she told me blatantly that she told me very well that when I was kicked out of her establishment because of another girl moving in, and she was scared of guys, and I was staying there. And so Tina told my daughter I was trying to help told her very well, not to, not to let any of the authorities know that I'm cool, that, but she was just uncomfortable, so she told, BHN, Behavioral Health Network, right away that I was there. And so I got kicked out that day, the same day she moved in, and I was just in, the room sleeping, and I got kicked out. And the police came and put a trespassing order on me without even really knowing I was staying there. And I really didn't want to stay there anyway with her, but I had nowhere else to go, and she felt bad for me, so she let me stay with her for an indefinite amount of time so we could get our own place. But I kept trying to tell her, we're not going to be able to get our own place because I'm under attack, Plus, the daughter prior to you, really messed up my reputation with my old landlords, because she didn't get me back to my landlords to pay my rent when her mom was sick. And she did apologize to me for that. But when, she shut me out, a friend I had, a mutual friend of ours who didn't know me that well, I only knew him for like 2 years prior to this, and maybe, at that, not really very close friends, we were just mostly acquaintances and saw each other in mental health group. And he saw me the day I was leaving my apartment because I was in debt. I couldn't pay my rent. I was also under attack by these two guys, this guy from New Orleans and his friends, who were wanting to rape and kill me. And so I just vamonos. I just boogied. I just packed up what I could and went to the nearest town over to get a job and get a place to live and all that, and get a job to get out of debt that she got me into. When I left, I was leaving the situation. I was not leaving her, but she could never understand that, and I never had a way of really contacting and communicating that with her because I didn't have a good phone for her to reach her on, and she would never give me her new number. So, and she kept disrespecting me in mental health group after that, in group and everything like that, and I tried to leave messages on her voicemail explaining to her why I left and what I still wanted to be with her and all that, and work things out, but she would not, and she ended up shutting me out. Is what she did. She wouldn't work anything with me, and I couldn't get through to her. So, But anyway, the whole thing was I was in debt, and she kept all my stuff as well, all my belongings, all my furniture, all my music, movies, and so I had nothing, and she kept it all. And anyway, that's why I told the last daughter too that I'd had my stuff kept prior to this. I didn't want my stuff being kept again. But anyway, when the police came, when this happened, but anyway, that's what I was trying to say. But anyway, yeah, I told her she messed up my reputation for my landlords. Because when he gave me a ride to the terminal, he saw me the day I was leaving. And he gave me a ride to the terminal. And I just had left my keys with him and told him, here, and this girl, Andrea, put out, my body wash, cologne, and everything was in the fridge they wanted. And but anyway, he ended up I found out later that my apartment was trashed. And I didn't believe it at first. I thought my landlord was making stuff up, and I was very angry with her for, making stuff up about me that wasn't true. I found out my apartment was trashed, and later I found out that it was the daughter I was trying to help to trash my apartment again. And that, who else could have let her in but, Jorge, the one who left my keys with. So I was very angry that he would let her in and trash my apartment, because that was not the agreement. But she poisoned him against me, as she very well poisoned others in the Junta, Colorado against me, because of her delusional thinking that I'm two-faced and I'm no good and that I'm evil, which is not true in the least. I was staying in a motel when I left her because Southeast put me up in the motel, but I volunteered in youth and family services for mental health, and I know very well how to ask and very well get services for mental health. She was feeling like I was just abusing everything and that they were kissing up to me and playing favors and playing pets. And that wasn't it at all. I just very well know how to ask for things very, very well and and know very well how to utilize everything in the know. Plus, I know how to very well talk to people and how to utilize the most I can utilize. It's not anything of that. It's just utilize my luck. And I very well would have taught her how to do that as well. But she shut me out and decided to feel like I'm the bad guy. I decided to feel like I'm just misusing everything and using everyone, and so she shut me out that night when I called her from the motel. She got angry with me and shut me out and never would talk to me since then. So anyway, that's what happened with that, and then she wouldn't give me my belongings back, and then I could never get through to her, so I ended up just blocking her on Facebook on July 27th, 2019, and then I was attacked in September 2019 from her and her family because they had my baby book, they had my baby photos, everything of me. My first tooth, my first lock of hair. They had all that. Plus hair and the brush I had left behind because I didn't clean it out, all this stuff, because I had spooky, I had to think about it because I didn't feel like we were going to be separated. I was going to stay with her. I was just going to stay with her to work things out with her that we could still be together, but she could never see that. She feels like I never loved her. And she treats me like total crap because she's delusional and thinking about all that, because I really do love her. And so we grew together, but she can never see that. And so then, she ruined my reputation with my landlords. And so then, that's why I tried to tell this last daughter I was trying to help that my reputation is ruined. That we're not going to be able to get an apartment easy. You gotta let me heal. You gotta let me heal every way so we can have everything we very well deserve. So that is quick over money because I told her I need to heal. I kept trying to explain to her I need to heal. I'm under attack. But I don't understand what I'm messing with, what I'm dealing with. I know very well what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with evil practitioners, what they're very well, fully well capable of. You need to let me heal. I gotta heal. I kept trying to explain that to her. She could not understand that. So then, anyway, it's just a big mess. I ended up dealing with hoodoo priests who told me they were going to heal me, but they were just out scamming me. And they got in contact with me in August of 2020, August 9th. I was praying, and that's why I let him in and let them work with me, but they were just scamming me. So then, it's just been a mess. I've been trying to work with shamanic healers and do the best I can, but I found out that other starseeds are not going to be doing very well. Neither. They still out to hold me back and attack me as well. because unfortunately there are crooked star seeds as well, who very well, are not really there to help and heal and be here for humanity and guide humanity as very well should be. And that's sad, because star seeds have a big responsibility to be here for humanity, to help humanity very well in everything that should be very well there from the beginning. But unfortunately, there are some star seeds out there who don't have the best interests in mind for humanity neither, and want to do very well as the corrupt ones as well. And so very well, that's the way it is, and it's always in psychic warfare and spiritual warfare until the day all this is completely and utterly comes to an end, which is what I'm here to do. And I'm trying to do it very well best I can, and I'm always held back and attacked, and that's what I'm just trying to tell you, love. And that. But anyway, everything will be fine. I'm not worried. I know the holy creators are with me always, and that I'm here to do very well as I am meant to do when I work. All will be good, and just keep faith in the holy creators because they are here for all humanity, and that's why I'm here. Very well to help all and give back to everyone. It's very well to be rightfully theirs to begin with. So that's what I'm here to do, and here to help in every way possible. And I would love to have you as my queen because you are a good, sexy, beautiful woman, and I would love to take care of you and be good to you and give you everything that was very well right for you from the beginning and have you around forever with me. But if not, then that's fine. I have plenty of other women out there, plenty of other daughters out there to help me heal, and everything will be fine. But it's just like, we need a little assistance getting back on my feet because I need a place to stay and to use my money to pay for healing, and also to get a laptop and Wi-Fi so I have access to my luck by paying to heal, so I can very well utilize everything I very well know how to do and work online and for everything else, and also utilize my alchemy skills as well and everything I know very well how to do.